All right, Illini football fans, Bret Bielema has spoken, and some people are talking about it. So, congrats to both teams and all they have accomplished. Saw both teams on the field and didn't get it done. Would love the opportunity to meet both again on a neutral field and officials. So that's what's getting people to talk. He mentioned those officials. Can't happen this year, but a family, and we will be there sooner than later, ILL, INI. So this is in reference to the officials that did the Michigan game. So this is nothing new, like I said in my video. Back in 2000, Anthony Thomas, game on the line, Michigan driving for the win. Anthony Thomas fumbles back in 2000. Watch the video for yourself on YouTube. Well documented. That was one of several bad calls against Illinois. But this one was at the end of the game. So A-Train fumbles the ball clear as day. And the refs do the unbelievable. After everything, replay, everything. Michigan, your season means more. It's your ball. So they keep the ball. They win the game. That was back in 2000. So I remember that game. I watched it. I was irate. So when I say this isn't the first time, I literally mean it. It's not the first time. It's like I said, if you have a Michigan or an Ohio State team or any team like that, and they're playing a team like Illinois, it happens in the SEC, and I'm sure it happens in the Big 12, ACC. It happens everywhere. NBA, I don't care where it is. If you have one program making a lot of money, a lot of hype, a lot of exposure, they're playing a team like Illinois, and money's on the line, big money. So if the refs can affect the outcome, they're going to do it. Because in their mind, what's better? Illinois to go to a Rose Bowl or for Michigan to go? Obviously Michigan. So that's how that game's played. So that happened back in 2000. Fast forward to this year. Same situation. Michigan. Money's on the line. Big time program. Who is this Illinois team trying to knock off Michigan? Give them their only loss on the regular season. So referees stepped in when they could, and they affected the game. Michigan wins. And Bret Bielema will never forget that. The players won't forget that. And they'll be haunted by it. And I promise you that they were rooting for Indiana with all their heart. They wanted a rematch against Michigan. I know that Michigan blew out Ohio State. And I'll tell you about Ohio State. They need to fire their coaching staff. They were out-coached and they were outplayed. And it was embarrassing. It really was. This let me know that Illinois is coached better than the players at Ohio State. And that's a fact. Obviously, Illinois doesn't have the level of athletes and players as Ohio State, but they are better coached than Illinois. You give Illinois those Ohio State players, and you see what happens. I promise you they go undefeated. I'll tell anyone to their face that the coaching at Illinois is better than the coaching at Ohio State. The only difference is Ohio State has way more talent. Way more talent. But today's game should have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that they don't have good coaching at Ohio State. They were out-coached severely and outplayed severely. It was embarrassing. I would fire everyone if I was the AD. And I'm not joking. I would. Because Michigan won last year. Michigan won this year. And as far as I can see, as long as you still coach the same way, they're going to beat you next year too. So, but anyway, that's a different story. It's all about Illinois. So Bret Bielema, He's not happy about the officials. The players weren't. And listen, if you are unbiased, you would say the refs cheated Illinois. Obviously, if you're an Illinois fan, you would say they cheated. If you're a typical Michigan fan, you'll deny it. You'll say everything is just a conspiracy theory because you live in this world of delusion, and that's nice, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's nice. I guess you'll also say back in 2000 when Anthony Thomas fumbled the ball, I guess you'll say that he really didn't fumble it. So I guess that's what you would say. So, but anyway, delusion is delusion, and, you know, why bother with delusion? But good for Bret Bielema to mention the officials. It still gets to him, believe me. He's not going to forget it, trust me. Winning 8 games, going to a bowl game, trust me, it's nice, they're happy. But you can go to the players, go to the coach, and I promise you, what really keeps them up is that loss to Michigan State and Purdue and Indiana, and also the referees against Michigan. More than anything, those are the things this team and the coaches will remember about this season. I promise you it will be. Ask any player. It's the Super Bowl you lose that you'll remember more than the one you won. It's those big playoff games you lose you'll remember more than you won. Those losses, they haunt you. They haunt you. And the fact that they had the Big Ten West in their hands. All they had to do was beat Purdue and Michigan State. And they're Big Ten West champs. They're ranked high in the college football playoffs poll. They're ranked high in the AP poll. Recruiting buzz. National attention. Everything was in their hands. And they pooped it all away. They won't forget that. Believe me, they won't forget it. So anyway, just seeing this tweet, and dare we go to the comments? Dare we go down? Let's go down. Let's just do it. All right, let's see if there's anybody in here who's going to hate on them. Well, there goes one Michigan fan. Michigan fan, come on, bro. Just admit it. It's okay to admit it. I don't know why Michigan fans can't admit when the refs cheat for them. I just don't understand it. Just do it. Just do it. So, yeah, we got some Michigan fans. We got some Illinois fans here, too. Sour grapes. Oh, well. Oh, well. Typical Michigan fans are going to, whatever. Bottom line is, Illinois played them tough. They played them good enough to beat them. But the referees decided the outcome of that game. Period. It is what it is. Those are the facts. Bret Bielema knows it. The players know it. Real fans know it. So, it is what it is.